Hi Zero. Sorry, I'm trying to find a playlist or genre that I'm looking for. This is pretty close, I guess. It seems slightly off. Hmm. What's this? Also, Spotify keeps taking forever to load everything. Let's say the really soft stuff. Alrighty. This one was pretty close. Spotify, hurry up, dude. That's not so bad. It's just a little too soft. Electronica seems like the right uh thing, but it's easily confused with like the Spanish version of electronic, I think. Ow. My wrist still hurts. Good morning. I haven't done any vocal exercises yet. Yeah, it's there. There. Okay. What about this? It's a fixed twin. Whoa. Why does my music sound so low? No, it's... Hmm. Yeah, this is just Spanish electronic music, which isn't bad, but it was what I was looking for. No. Fine, let's try new jazz. Oops. I haven't tried this genre at all. Ooh, neo soul. Maybe this is what I'm looking for. We'll see. If Spotify would ever load. Having trouble finding the right music this morning. I'm trying to find a sound, but I don't know what it's called. Hey P3. Oh my god, P3, do you sleep? I mean, am I one to talk? No, but do you sleep? I have a child. That's right. You don't sleep. I like this, but this isn't what I'm looking for either. Wait, oh, it's not giving me the new jazz thing. Hold on. Now that I think about it, I do have an idea, but what about this? What about this? She about to wake up any minute, honestly. Oh, yeah, RIP. This isn't what I was looking for, but I do like this a lot. Jazztronica. Now I have to type in Jazztronica to see what the fuck that brings up. Actually, I don't want a Spotify one. Why would you ever skip such a beautiful sound? No, next play Mama's Apple Tree. I'm sorry about skipping sounds. I'm just looking for something. Okay, hold on. This is like, why are they going so old-fashioned jazz? Like, damn. I'm sorry if skipping through the music upsets y'all. The Jazztronica is not as good as new jazz. Hmm. There's also trip hop, but trip hop was giving me like Massive Attack, and that wasn't right. Oh wait, maybe it was just giving me the wrong type of. It gives me that song a lot. Yeah, this playlist actually seems alright. Okay, I think we can do this one. Okay. It said my name. Oh, it's saying it again. 0. Ow. Oh, I'm so sorry, y'all. My arms. When will they ever not be sore? Also, Icarus fucked up my wrist, dude. Ow, it still hurts. From when we were arm wrestling and he twisted it. He was trying to show me that if you twist someone's arm while you're arm wrestling, you will win. But he did it to me and my wrist popped. And we were like, oh no. But I mean, it doesn't really hurt. It's more like a tendon is kind of sore or something. Like, the joint is fine, but the one of the muscles is a little sore. I hate this drawing. I just really do, bruh. But I don't know how to draw it better. And I don't like using this brush. But this is the line art brush I've been using. I don't know. Hi, Mushta.
Just rated with 1 viewers.
Welcome in. I was like, it's too damn early for a raid. Shut up, Mushta. Sorry, I rated myself. It's okay. I accept it. Would you? I don't know. Does this count? Should I ask if you want to share art? I don't know. I just finished my first stream. Oh, yay! Congrats. Okay, on that note, yes, you can share your art if you'd like. On account of it being your first stream and all, we have to celebrate. Yes. Ow, ow, ow. I'm also a new artist. Awesome. We like to see people. What's the word? Join the fold. Hold on. I do like this brush better, but I don't know if it's a good line art brush. This is one of my old sketching brushes. I've never lined with it before. I made an animation. Baby's first sharing of art. Ain't no way, Zero. even P3 was like, wow. Even P3. You're welcome. Oh my god. I'm just letting y'all get out of hand, honestly. Seriously though, maybe I should look up a kobold and see a better way to draw it. Because I don't know what the fuck to do with this face, bro. It's not like I haven't drawn one before, but oh wait, this one's cute. This one's cute. Yeah, they all have faces like this, dude. Look at this little mouth. That's a cute little mouth. Are you on Discord? Probably there would be best. Mushta. Oh, where should I share? Oh, thank you. Yeah, massive 10 viewers concurrently on my first stream. Is that any good? Oh, yeah, that is good, actually. Yes, there is a Discord. I mean, you can also just, like, link it. You can post it in Discord and then copy the link, I think. I don't remember. But if you'd like to just join the Discord, that's also okay. Yeah, 10 viewers is really good. Oh, wait, this one's adorable. Wait, no, I need a 3/4 view. I need a 3/4 view. This one's cute, but I don't like the face. That character just looks familiar. Alright, we're gonna go with this one. I'd be hyped when it'd be 4 people total in my hour stream, so 10 is good. 10 is really good. Sometimes I only get 10. Okay. Let me see if I can just... Because this face is making me so angry, guys. Like, I've been working on this for, like, a while today already. Other than, you know, spending time staring at music. I streamed 4 hours. Damn. I only streamed 4 hours. That's a long first stream, bro. Okay. I'm just gonna redraw it, dude. Like, what the fuck else am I gonna do? It's so ugly. Will y'all let me know if it's posted somewhere? They always say start big. Oh. I do need to take my ADHD meds. I'm already frustrated. I just didn't want to take it so early. I was like, oh no, it's so early to start. You posted an art critique? Okay. Where's my Discord? There it is. Art critique. Oh my god! Wait. Me and my viewers made a character called Jerry. Then I made an intro animation for the upcoming Jerry anime. Hold on. It goes by so fast. Hold on. We're gonna look at Jerry first. Then I can just leave. Shut up, phone. I can just leave Jerry up. Is this gonna work? No, it's not the right place. Wish I knew how to use my own overlay. There we go. There's Jerry. Look at him. Wait, let me look at this a little more closely. His little gun is actually really good though. Like I can't look at his little holster. His little gun is actually drawn really fucking well. I think it. Oh, he's got a little cowboy hat. There's a slinger. Look at his little gun. I wish I could pause it. I can't pause it. But that one frame of the gun is actually a really well drawn gun. I might have to take it down because I don't want the flashing to get anybody, you know, but like with epilepsy, but his gunfire is his name. I drew that gun in like 30 seconds. It's a good gun! It's a good gun! The holster is my favorite part. I know! The little holster, that is cute as fuck. I didn't want to have it up too long because it's really fast. Thanos, oh my god. Thanks. That makes more sense. I was like, Thanos. Thanos snap? Anyway, let me just grab my meds real quick. I like the little gold thing on the gun handle. Yeah, the gun sound is just a loud Jerry. I like to imagine the sound it makes is just yelling Jerry too. Oh, period per Thanos snap? Oh my god. What? Every time it's fired, it says a different inflection. Okay. Okay, so first it was like, oh, I watched a martial arts movie the other day, and the flashing on the screen was like ridiculous. You know, before regulations existed, I guess. And then I was like, oh man, I could have done that instead of streamed. I could have watched a martial arts movie in this time. Oh well. I chose you guys. I chose you guys over watching fighting. Excuse me. I hear it. Jerry. 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 Oh my god, there's a dude at my job named Jerry. I forgot about that. He doesn't actually work at my job though, but so he's allowed to be doxxed. He's not a coworker. Oh wait, I was the wrong character I'm drawing. I just needed the mouth. I hate kobolds. Quick fired by the slinger Jerry. Yeah. I'm so mad. Why are kobolds like this? Oh, this one's adorable. This one's precious. This one's I also don't like how the face is drawn kind of, but look how cute this one is. Like, why are they so cute, but then the face is not how I want to draw it? It makes me mad. It's like the 3/4 during he's a comic, honestly. Gasp, poor kobolds. Hi, Mystic. You also don't sleep. Everyone that was here last night, I'm like, you don't sleep. Same. I only slept 6 hours, but okay, I think this one has the best little face. And it's like the kitty face. Boot to snooze. Such kobold hate. Yes, kobold hate. Because do you know how many times I've drawn this face, dude? You have any idea how much I've been suffering? Okay, and then maybe we can add the point at the end. Okay, wait. Let me add a little less chin. Let me add a little bit of nose. I'll nap sometime in the day, I'll be fine. If you're in a stream, you can't say anything. That's true. Like the dog variety of kobolds. Hi, Ink. Oh wait, I have acquired a fancy 2-in-1 laptop, and now I need to wait for the software schedule thing. The what? The software schedule thing. See the thing, my main problem is none of these cowards want to draw them at 3/4 perspective. You cowards! Hold on. Yeah, that's the same person, but they draw the mouths kind of funny. Installing junk I need. Oh, okay. You gotta be the first. It's cowards. I'm so upset. I don't want to be the first. I'm probably not the first. I just can't find someone that did it the way I like. Some people do the kitty mouth, and other people do the pointy mouth. I don't know which one to pick. Okay. There are no wrong answers. I think I just don't remember how to draw. That's too big. Wait, no, I don't remember how to draw cute girls. That's the problem. Been drawing too many buff men. It's obviously what it is. I would draw a 3/4 sketch of my screen today with an upward view. I think I was streaming for too long. Ah, those are hard though, the upwards views. Kobolds are varied. Learning 3D modeling so my art can be more consistent. If I always have a kobold model to pose of my own, my art will be more consistent. I wanna learn to 3D model, but I'm just so lazy. One of the artists I followed went through an aquatic kobold period. She called them koi bolds. Oh my god. My device is just like a more powerful version of my iPad while being like a couple inches bigger. Oh wow. Just have your personal kobold made pose for you. Y'all are going so fast at 8 in the morning that I'm literally considering slow mode. Which I've never turned on before. Speaking of late 2D artist, the 3D modeling will make the 2D art easy. That's not a punishment. That's not a punishment. I just was saying, if I want to keep up to chat and draw, I might have to put on slow mode. Which I've never done before, especially, and it's just funny. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning. Goddamn. I was like, you know what? If I was to watch a movie right now, I wouldn't draw. I'd just get distracted. Did I take my medicine? I think I did, right? I took my medicine, right? Yeah. Okay. Didn't remember for a second. It's dangerous. Could have taken it twice. I don't know what I would do if I took it twice. I'd probably be hanging from the ceiling. Please don't put me in the slow machine. I know you gotta do your thing. We love it here. Please don't put me in the slow machine. Oh wow, that is better than what I had before. God, what I had before was ugly. Oh my god. Do you just, like, you ever draw something, you're like, fuck, this is garbage, but no matter what you do, you can't fix this, you just start over? That is my life. I'm so bad at fixing things, bruh. I just have to redo it. Or suffer with it being fucking ugly. There's only two options. Redo or suffer in the mediocrity of what I've drawn. You take the moon and you take the sun. Hi, Rexu. The what? Does that mean is that because I'm not sleeping? Okay, this is actually, I don't like this horn pattern because it makes it look like the horn's indented, but then it's not shaded like it's indented, and therefore I'm angry. I'm really angry for this early in the morning as well. Maybe it's the music. It's too slow. Take everything that feels like funny. You take the moon and you take the sun. What is that? Wait, is that the song? What is... Is that... I'm confused. It's the opening to Chowder. Oh, I've never watched Chowder. Leave me alone. Too old for Chowder. More accurately, by the time Chowder was on television, I no longer had cable. That's more accurate rather than me being too old for Chowder. I just missed out on that one. Missed out on Adventure Time too. I mean, I haven't seen Chowder. I'm older than you. Well, obviously you're more privileged than I was, and I could have watched it on the internet, but I didn't know how to pirate back then. And I never bothered. I did bother with Adventure Time because I could not fucking escape Adventure Time. No one would shut up about it. So I watched some of Adventure Time. Do I remember any of it? Not really. But Chowder and a few of the other ones I escaped. Chowder. Yeah, Chowder's the round looking one, right? I liked the one with the blue cat. That one was okay. Period. I remember watching stuff like Cubo. No one knows what that channel is. I know that channel. I think. I remember Cubo. I think I remember Cubo. I also think my coworkers know what that is. I swear I didn't remember it was spelled that way. Now don't get me wrong, but that does sound familiar. I was a privileged child and a very poor teenager. God, I still hate them. The nose. The nose still sucks. Hold on. At least the eyes are better. I know Quidoba. What? Ow. Oh, I'm in so much pain too. Did I write my nighttime meds? I did not. I did not. I'm just in pain for no fucking reason. Great. Oh no, I'm in pain because I did too much punching probably, but I just used my body too much. My body's like, haha, bitch. You thought you could move like a young, healthy person. You were wrong. Okay, this is whatever this is too slow. It's like Chipotle, Chipotle, Cadoba knows food. Cadoba, but like Chipotle. If you don't know Cadoba, what the fuck is Cadoba? Oh, it's literally a Mexican restaurant. Wait, we have these? Oh, they're not. There's not a lot around me. Actually, there's actually two within my vicinity, and I've never been to either of them. What about where I used to live? Don't have no damn Qdoba. Where I used to live didn't have no goddamn Qdoba. Qdoba, whatever, however you say it. Why is it Qdoba? Qdoba. It is Qdoba. Eh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I don't know. I don't know a lot of restaurants, though. To be fair, I don't remember which one. Actually, a lot of people go, "You've never been to XYZ," and I was like, "No, I haven't." And they're like, "What?" And I'm like, "I used to live in a place where that didn't exist, dude. I've lived in small towns for most of my life, with very little access to big towns." Maybe I should add that in. Some people had the money to venture out. I did not. I ventured out once to move, and now I don't have any money. No, I'm from the Torment Nexus. We don't have those in the Torment Nexus. Did I say my... Did I say the last place I lived? Oh shit, oh well. Oh well. I don't live there anymore. No? I didn't? Oh. Torment Nexus isn't that far off from the name, so that's fucking funny. I was like, you easily could have misheard that as Torment Nexus, I think. Did you end up getting some sleep, Bean? I did end up getting some sleep, but my body fucking hurts. Good morning, Amaris. Good morning, Sunny. Why are you all awake? Am I just the television channel that runs like when you go to sleep and when you wake up? Sorry, your body attack. It's okay. It's my fault. I've been punching and throwing and all this shit that my poor little disabled body cannot handle. But I had fun. So I'll accept it, I guess. I might take some ibuprofen here in a minute. I didn't want to bitch out and take ibuprofen, but I might bitch out and take ibuprofen. Just saying. Just saying. Alex, why are you awake? They ask at a reasonable time to be awake. Well, no, I stopped streaming at like almost midnight. It is 8 in the morning. I'm about to throw a bunch of legislative people into the dumpster this morning, and no big deal. Neoquake tagging me in a document. I have no idea on the ins and outs of the land exchange process. Oh. Okay. It's like in social media where you forget to untag somebody when you're in a reply thread. I slept and woke up twice at least since then. Wow. Someone else who is like that for me is Desirous. That man streams 12 hours a day. I'll go to sleep to his stream and wake up to it as well. It's wild. Oh, I'm not quite that bad. Ow. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna go take that ibuprofen because my forearm muscles also hurt, and not in relation to drawing, more like in relation to moving it. Yes, leave me out of the reply thread. That's the worst, honestly. Alright, give me 1 second to inhale some ibuprofen. God, my knuckles are kind of bruised. That when my I guess we're getting the KK slider mix of the song. What is this? Phyllobrizzola mix. Okay, if we're calling it KK slider, I'll skip it. You know when you like twist your forearm like as if you're turning a door handle? That's the muscle that hurts. I don't remember what that muscle's called, or tendon or whatever. I was also like, God, all the shit I did, I was like, man, it sucks being the eldest cousin. Like, none of my cousins were my age except the ones that lived in Jamaica, and had they been, I would have learned to fight a lot sooner. Because I love fighting. I'm just weak as hell. But it's so fun. I used to love play fighting when I was a kid. I just didn't have enough cousins to do it with. You can't crush your cousin that's like 4 years younger than you when you're like 10. I love how much I make after last night. I love how much I make Charmy scream. You know what? No, Charmy, the worst part is everyone that was here last night is here again. That's the worst part, Charmy. I would play fight my cousins. I love play fighting. Fighting is fun. I only had dogs to play fight with. I would throw them. You'd throw them if they were like 4 years younger than you? Wow. Well, I only remember when they were like basically a toddler, so I was like, okay, I can't throw you. I'll get in trouble if I throw you. I don't remember ever play fighting with my cousin, actually. I vaguely remember kind of play fighting with my cousins from Jamaica, but they loved it. I was probably not strong enough to throw my cousins to begin with, actually. And the youngest of my cousins, etc. I was until the older ones started having kids. We fought in scouts during winter campouts, throwing kids down hills. That's amazing. That's amazing. And then the one cousin who was my age I would actually fight with. I wish. I had no one to fucking fight with. Oh, I didn't realize there was a ruler here. It's the easiest way to delete that, okay. I guess I could have just not deleted it and saved it for later, but no. Nah, I don't have a problem with it. But these are real fights that the adults would have to break up. Okay, but still, I would have learned to fight. I see no downsides. God. Wait, so Zero learned how to fight. Unfair. 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 My cousin Des says she learned how to fight dealing with me as a kid. She's in the military now. That's amazing. Yeah. See, I missed out. I missed out. I think it's probably good to be able to. I contributed to the country. I definitely think that being able to take a punch when you're a kid is way better than having to take your first one as an adult. I'm gonna assume they hurt less as a kid, because nothing hurts quite as much as a kid. You're so malleable as a child. Fucking just bounce right back. As like a 30-year-old? Yeah, no, you're not bouncing back from shit. You were staying down. Ow, my wrist hurts. Probably hurts more emotionally. Yes, it definitely hurts more emotionally. The worst fight we had was one where we threw scissors. 30 had never been in a fight. Yeah, me too. That's me. We threw at each other like they were shuriken. Okay, that's concerning. That's not a fight. That's attempted murder. Like, damn, throwing scissors is a low blow. Damn. Y'all were quite literally out for blood. Ow. I still have a scar on my wrist from that, I bet. Fucking bet. I'm just stretching. Oh, wait, why did I redraw the body? Dumbass. Dumbass. I wasn't paying attention. Dumb of ass, dude. What I need to redraw is the hair. I think I want to change the hair a little bit, so it more easily covers the horns, at least with how I'm thinking the horns would be placed. Oh my god, I feel so hot. Why do I feel so hot? I mean, I am wearing a long sleeve shirt and I usually don't wear these because I live in Texas. But this one has a really cool image on it from one of my favorite artists from a few years ago. So the last actual fist fight I was in was when I was in fourth grade, unless you count being knocked out by a pugil blow to the head in military training as a fight. Spoiler alert, it wasn't much of a fight. A pugil blow? Pugil? That sounds like pugilist. That's what I'm saying, pugil. The fuck is a pugil again? It's giving me Spanish. A pugil stick. Okay. Oh, you got hit with a stick! Oof. Pugil. Oh, it is a pugil. It's not pugilist. Okay, it's pugil. Pugilist. It is a... You did get hit with a stick, though. Got knocked out with that stick, I bet. No, I wasn't kidding when I said being hit by a stick is worse. Give me a helmet that didn't fit right. The rest is history. Oh no. Not the pugil brain damage, the concussion from being hit by a stick. God damn. They found your off switch. Damn. Indeed they did, Zero. I forget you were in the military. That's so wild. I know a few people that are in the military, and I'm just like, I remember how much I used to like hate the military. I mean, do I like the military? Do I have more respect for people that have been in the military now? Yes. Yes, I do. I have more of an understanding of why someone would join the military now. But when I was a kid, I was like, fuck that shit. Only bad people join the military. And then I became an adult and learned life experience. But just like as a kid, if you would have told me I would know this many people that had been in the military, I would have been like, what? But my family is like the opposite of most families, because no one in my family has ever been in the military. Not even in Jamaica. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think anyone in my family's been in the military. Therefore, my point of view on it was a little different. Once again, interesting how, like, you know, excuse me, how your background shapes how you think about things. Ironically, I wasn't really a pacifist, so it's kind of ironic. One of my old college friends joined the military to clear his student debt. That clears your student debt? Whoa, that's sick. I was in the military and I don't even care for it all that much anymore. My reasons for joining involved a sense of weird honor for my childhood BFF. His base in Bagram was mortared and he ended up passing from shrapnel in the heart. Oof. I mean, I feel like a lot of people join the military for some sense of honor, you know? And I feel like after they leave, they're not a big fan of it anymore, most of them. Part of having a big boy job that pays. Well, by part of having a big boy job that pays. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I thought they just like cleared it. I was like, hold up. If I wasn't so old, I'd take my geriatric ass out there. No, I'm just kidding, but still. The body to head ratio is still fucked. I don't think they let my ass in the military. Oh, you're right. They wouldn't let my gay ass in the military either. I knew a guy in my film class who was like stationed in Iraq for a bit, and he was really cool with me, but there was always that sort of trepidation I had with him. Until I heard him use the word cis correctly. He was even talking about himself. Wow. What's funny is that he's so incredibly gay and often presents that way. Well, they let gay people in the military now, but I don't know if they will in a few years. I'm pretty sure they did. The don't say gay thing went away with like Obama, right? Did they bring it back? I don't remember. I don't pay attention. That's not my station. Your head's the same height. Chin is not the same height, but that's fine. Don't say gay is done if I remember correctly. Okay. Listen. Trump still still hard anti-trans though. Okay. So you can be gay, you just can't be trans. Got it. That's why I was like, trans would not be allowed, but that's what I meant when I said gay ass anyway. I meant trans. That said, he was talking about how he basically never saw any racism in his life, and he's like 40 and we're in the South. Is he white? Because I'm just like, huh? Oh, that's why. That's why. Yeah. It's like, is he white? Oh, he's totally seen it. He just doesn't know what it looks like. Oh, homie. The hard Asian white. Is he white? Entirely hopeless, maybe? No, he just doesn't know what it looks like. Hi, Jan.
Janoodles just subscribed for 29 months. Bing bong, 29-month baby. Love you so much, Mav. Love your adventure. I am here for the ride. Keep being an amazing person and amazing artist.
Thank you, Jan. I love that you called it an adventure. Also, thank you for the resub for 29 months. How long is that? That's like almost 2.5 years, yeah? Yes, I think so. Thank you so much. It is an adventure. You're right. No, you're right. Knowing me is an adventure. It is an what's the word? Can't remember the word. Not an odyssey, but you know what I mean? It's like it's a story, all right. It's an experience. There we go. It's an experience. Sometimes even talking to you is an adventure. It is. Knocks the experience. Yes. Experience, exactly. I am an experience. Hopefully not a bad experience, but I sure am a fucking experience. I love that I'm like taking the people that have met me at school through the experience because I'm just like, you've added me on Instagram? Well, too bad. Here we go. I don't think anyone will even like if they don't know me well, they won't even remember who I am. They'll just feel like, who the fuck is that? Oops. Will you fuck off, dude? Okay. I just want to be holding a chain, dude. But yes, I am a adventure. Why is this dog yelling at me? Okay, I didn't change my profile picture to a dog. I didn't throw it all at him all at once. Damn, like even for me that's a lot. I don't talk about the furry part a lot, actually. Not a dog, but a dog. Bark, bark, bark. I'll just have it wrapping around the arm a little bit, actually. It's the only way it's gonna work. Oof. Oh my god, y'all are so silly. Yap yap roof roof. Oh my god. An adventure is such a good way to describe it though. I'm just like, man, the Nox experience. 1-1 is wild. 1-1-1-1-1. I can't even make one sound like a bark. What are you expecting English from me? I was gonna say I had a name that had one in it for a while because of that, but then I was like, oh Jan, you already know, you have me on Snapchat. One. It's the Japanese barking, right? Yes. Tail wag. Mm-hmm. Ow. No, one is a bark. Doesn't the tail go on one? No. That's a bark. Ooh, nuzzles you. No, the one is the bark. One. Which sounds like a small dog bark, honestly. At least as far as I remember. Da. I got that dog in me. Okay, I'm gonna move this horn because it just looks awkward there. Oh god, I so want to not be in pain. I think it's different from the sore pain, because like the sore pain like feels relatively good. This is just like pain, and I'm like, oh. This is just that my normal amounts of pain. I'm like, oh. Hello again, my old friend. Now, guess what we have to do? The fun part. Line art. Isn't that just wonderful? Hello, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Misha, good morning. Mwah. How are you? Thank you for the hydrate. Are you dying from work? I said moi.
You know that you deserve it, and you should love yourself, and you're a good person.
Thank you. Those were kisses, not barks. I was going moi. Not one. But I see how you get them confused. I didn't want to make them moi to moi. No, you barked it. No, I was kissing Misha, not barking. I was going moi. Cries and tired. I'm sorry, Misha. I heard the kissing. Don't worry. Thank you, Misha. You weren't bark pilled. Thank you. I'm so glad that you heard what I meant. Misha's just being that. Wow. Zero has just been coming from my neck lately. I don't know what happened. After Knox barked at them. You know, I love Rottweilers and big dogs, but I am such a small dog. I could never be a Rottweiler, as much as I want to. I definitely give small dog. Maybe if I was more built. Wish I had more energy to engage. It's okay, Misha. You go rest. I appreciate your presence. Roddy at heart, though, yeah. But definitely not a big dog. I'm at most a medium-sized dog. Oh, let's eat some toast and take some meds. Okay. Well, you sit back, you relax. I hope your night wasn't too bad. I don't know whether or not it was bad at all, actually, but hoping it wasn't too bad. I'm trying to figure out what brush to use, but I don't really want to use texture for whatever reason right now. Really liking the thin line look. Oh, wait. Look what I drew last night. Isn't he hot? His name's Red, and he's a coyote. I don't know why I named him Red. That just was what came to mind. I could give him an actual name, but the past names have been not much. Ooh. Oh! Gosh, I like Red. It's Red with 2 Ds because I don't remember. Is that the Animal Crossing character? And okay, now I bark. Chat cohesively starts barking. Let me see. Is that the animal? No, not Reddit. Red. It is the Animal Crossing character. Oh well. Oh well. His name's Red with 2 Ds. Oh, we barking again. Wait, Red with 2 R's with 2 D's doesn't even bring up Red other than like for like it doesn't bring him up as a person. It brings him up as like an image. He's not even popular enough to have his own like page come up on Google. That sucks, Red. I'm sorry. We just barking sometimes. Maybe up a tree. Oh my god. I love all of you. Thank you all for being who you are. Oh, Misha, who is not saying the Tanuki? Who is not saying the Tanuki? Tom? Is his name Tom? I don't remember. What the fuck is his name? I have to remember. That's supposed to say dating. Who is not dating the okay. Who is not dating the Tanuki? Okay. Yeah, people ship them. I know that. Does a woo even work? Does a woo doesn't even work. I'm mad. Nicely drawn. Thank you. Oh, I was trying to Misha. Misha, you missed one of the most unhinged conversations last night. It was about actually the redeems aren't working. Okay, I accept that. It was about being a top or a bottom. I think Jan may have missed it as well. We're not gonna go over it. We're not gonna go over it in detail. I just wanted you to know that it took place. I just need you to know that it went on for like 3 hours. You missed top or bottom chat. You did. It was extensive. It was extensive. It was way too extensive. Nox is not a bottom empirically. Charmy, you spoiled it for them. Oh man. It's extensive. I would not like to revisit it. It's amazing. Oh, also Zero read the shit out of me. Zero, wait. Why is it not? Is PNG Tuber plus frozen? Hello? Hold on. Has it been doing that the whole time? Hello? Hello? Wait, okay, now it's working. What the fuck was that? Okay. I was trying to help you. I caught bits and pieces of the chat, but I was also cooking, so I couldn't hear everything. Jan, what's that look for, huh? What's that look for? Now I'm even more curious about what the fuck we missed. Survey topping is all you missed. Yep. I don't know if that was supposed to be service or survey. Why are you looking at me like that, girl? Huh? Why are you looking at me like that? The fuck? See, this is what I mean. This is we're about to get back in this conversation again if Jan don't stop eyeing me. I know why. Do I? Do I now? I'm sorry, I heard my name. Oh yeah, you read me. That's what I was saying. You read the shit out of me. It was such a good read that I saved it. To be fair, you brought it up. Oh, you have the Root circuit once. I didn't know Root made new emotes. Is that their new mascot thing? Sona thing? I remember they were designing something that kind of looked like that. A little guy. Blue cell? Oh man. I need to go to Root's streaming. I haven't seen them on in a minute. They've probably been on, just not the times where I'm available. Zero's not bottom. I can back this statement. Oh, okay. Okay, you can back that statement for Zero, but not for me. I see. What? Meanwhile, Jan stares me down. I did. I saved it. It was such a good read. I saved it. Mm-hmm. I was like, man, I haven't been read like this in ever, maybe. At least several years at least. I was like, no, 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 no. This is a masterpiece. I was like, you have to show Jan. I'm on bottom for being a service top. So are you. Wow. Wow. So a big strong man holding you tight does nothing for you. I'm thinking about it. I'm trying. I mean, I guess it depends on how big and strong the man is. The silence, it does everything for me. I'm trying, but my immediate answer is no, but I thought I'd give it some time, to marinate and like really consider it. I mean, just because I'm a service top doesn't mean I power bottom Nox. Absolutely not. That absolutely not. Big strong woman, no. I don't think so. Charmy was the most innocent person in the entire conversation. Charmy was spectating in horror. It was honestly amazing. No, I don't think so. It was just adorable. That's all. It was so genuine that it was adorable. So mad I missed this. I learned what a service top was last night. It was very informative. God. We talked about why I apparently come off as a bottom. That's what you are? A service top? Yes. Big strong woman who likes to take care of you and tells you to shut up when you're complaining is Little Spoon. No, that's not. That's not my thing, but I have characters who are like, no. No, I don't actually. I think now is a good time for me to go fix my coffee. It is. Yeah, that tracks. Yeah. Yeah, it does. It does. I'm the innocent one when I had to explain what a service top is to you. But mistakenly coming off as a bottom. Yes. And then I also called 0 and P3 a bottom because we're all service tops. And that was the conversation. Anyway, hold on. I wanted to find the read. I was going to read it to you because it was such a good read. Hold on. I don't know where I put it. I know I saved it somewhere. I just don't know which one of these folders it's in. And also, I'm really bad at looking at the. Oh, there it is. There it is. 0, he saved it. I did save it. 0 knows. Okay. Let's see. Nox, I think there's a lot going on internally with you that you don't just talk about with anyone. You're selective and have a very tight group of people you trust with the innermost part of yourself. I think there's a part of you that wants to be more open and exposed, but you have your reasons to keep yourself protected. It shows a lack of being vulnerable, but I think somewhere in there you want to be more vulnerable. And this was in regards to me saying, what makes me come off as a bottom? That's what I got. Being called insecure is what I got. That's why I had to save it. I was like, wow, what a read. I'm sending it to Jan so Jan can experience. Well, no, let me send it to Misha so Misha can also experience it. Is it a read or is it previously known information? 0 doesn't. Well, maybe 0 doesn't know me that well. 0. This is just pure observation. It's pure observation. Please and thank you. It's pure observation. Now, previously known information was definitely not previously known information is when he said I'm a brat, and I was like, I should not come off as a brat because I'm not a brat to anybody unless they're really, really close to me. And I'm a little bit of a brat even then. Yo, that's clocked, bruh. Exactly, he clocked my ass. Yeah, brat was a read. Brat was an absolute read. I was like, damn. I was like, oh. Nox, you are a brat. I'm a brat? Why am I a brat? Why am I a brat? I know I'm an entitled bitch sometimes, but I'm not that much of a brat, am I? Damn. Damn. No, Nox is not a brat. Thank you, Misha. What am I then? What are you about to... Not a real brat? I'm a brat! Wait, I need to know. Subtle brat tendencies to people you were close with. Yes. I'll accept that. I'll accept that. But even then, y'all, like, y'all have not seen me go full brat. Like, I can actually be, like, really annoying and teasing, but it hardly ever comes out to anybody. There's one person within the past year I can say I definitely was a brat to. Insert brat soundtrack. I don't even know what that means. Wait, I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing here with this eye. Like, I promise I'm actually thinking about it. But I keep looking at it and then looking back at Chrome and then looking at it and then looking back at Chrome, not knowing why I'm looking at Chrome. Brat Summer. Oh my god. I don't know what I'd say you are because I've never thought about it. Valid. The Brat album. I don't know what that is. I don't know if I want to know what that is. Real. Like, I'm just saying not brat based on what I know. Okay, thank you. Thank you for standing up for me, Misha. You're the only one. This is what I'm talking about when I was talking about posies. I was trying to say you'd definitely be open and bratty with a good partner. Like Zero said, you're just selective, so it has to be really a special someone for them to receive that side of you. Even if I'm bratty to someone doesn't mean I'm going to bottom for them. I mean, okay, to be fair. Wait, hold on. There has been one person I've met in my 30 years that could get that reaction out of me. One person. So when we say selective, we mean 99% no. Even then, I did not say bottom, you brat. No, Zero was saying bottom. That's why I said that. When Zero said vulnerable, that's what Zero was talking about. And that's why I was like, side eyes. Yeah, no, I can totally be bratty. I can totally be bratty. But Zero's read, I was just like, I don't know how I feel about that. it felt honestly like someone saying, you just have to find the right person when you say you're gay. That's what it felt like. I was like, huh? I'm thinking vulnerable and submissive. That doesn't mean you bottom. Vulnerable and submissive. As I said, I'm already a service top. I mean, I guess. I'm thinking so hard. There are submissive tops. Submissive and... Last I engaged in anything kofi was a Nintendo Switch minus the Nintendo. But that feels like eons ago. Was I'm a dinosaur. Valid. You can't. I can't deny sub. I can't deny sub. No. I can't deny sub. I mean, I don't know if I can. But the part I'm denying is not the submissive part. The part I'm denying is the vulnerable part. I'm like, man, you have to have like 5 different keys, a 7-digit code. You know, I'm just like, service. I know. That doesn't mean service doesn't mean vulnerable, does it? I don't know. To me, being serviced requires more vulnerability than servicing. Does that not make? That's why I feel like it's backwards for gay and lesbian. I feel like it's backwards, isn't it? Okay, my brain is turning off. I gotta go to bed. Have anyone? Okay, good. The world we live in, man. Good night, Misha. Hold on. Oh, I just saw your message, Misha. Oh, I would have wanted you to ask that. That would have been a great question. Next time, I'm gonna put a pin in that for next time. Also, have a meeting. For fuck's sake, beer for you, okay? Distracting the fuck out of Jan and Misha. I'm sorry. Yeah, but like, okay, so in lesbian terms, being, for example, a pillow princess makes you more vulnerable than being a touch me not. So that's why I'm like confused on the reverse with service top. And that's why I'm like, wait, what? You know what I'm saying? I gotta get back to art. I got to art battle. I need to too. Oh, you can still ask. I just don't know if I can stay awake long enough for the answer. Wait, Pillow Princess is a lesbian thing. Is that not a, is that not? I don't know if it's still a lesbian thing. I thought that's where it started. No? I'm so confused. My LGBT history is apparently a sham. No, it's not a sham. I just didn't know what service top meant. I guess that makes sense. I always thought it was a lesbian thing. Right? Okay. Okay, I'm not insane. Thank you, Jan. You're like, is touch me not a thing? Touch me not is a thing. Touch me not is people that like to service people, but not get touched. Basically, no, straight women can be a pillow princess. They can be. Well, that doesn't sound right. Actually, no. I might have to. I might have to revoke that. Straight woman being a pillow princess? Like, when do straight women get pleased? No, that's a starfish! What? Okay, I don't know what that one now. Last thing up your B. Okay, go, Jan. Go, go, go. That's a starfish? Oh, okay, I don't know that. My woman gets pleased. Okay, okay. But to be fair, you're not a straight man, and that's probably the only reason. No, kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Okay. I think I've seen a post about the straight women used the term, were informed it was a lesbian term, then they got mad. Okay. I hate to say it like this, but if you're not fucking me back, you're a pillow princess. Okay. I could see that, I guess. I'm sorry that my brain was like, I think my brain was wondering how that was a question. But now I'm like, no, you can, well, let me think about it. No, I can't. I'm sorry. I'm still thinking it in lesbian terms. I'm really struggling. Because I'm just like, yeah, that sounds about right. And now I'm just like, is that right? I cannot verify. My brain can't fully verify right now for whatever reason. But no, that sounds right. Isn't it touch me not, which is, well, it's on a brand. I don't know what else to say. Touch me nots like to please, but don't want to be pleased. I was a touch me not, but I have come to realize what I want from my partners. Ugh. I mean, ugh. I'm sure I'm not fully a touch me not, but I lean closer to that a lot more than anything else. I'm sure I could open up and be vulnerable, but for the most part, no, not really. See, that's what I mean by that requires vulnerability for me. That requires vulnerability. The rest of it, nah. Nah. That's why I was confused about service top being submissive. I was like, that doesn't seem, the same thing to me, but why am I why am I still talking about this? Because I wanted to tell Jan and Misha. They're not even here now. I don't know if it's about vulnerability, but like enjoyment of sensation. That too, but I feel like it also has to do with vulnerability for me. See, everyone seems more cohesive this morning. Are we? Is it because it's not the middle of the night? Coherent makes more sense. I was like, are we more cohesive? Coherent. Well, also cohesive, but it's probably because it's not in the middle of the night. You're not inebriated. I don't know if you were inebriated, but you said yes to it last night, so I'm gonna assume. The horns don't go back that far. Oh, poor AK is getting an experimental piece from me. I doubt they'll mind, but I always feel bad when I'm trying new shit on a commission. I could just not work on this. Wait, what time is it? 9. I have an hour. I cannot confirm or deny my actions at this time is wild. Oh, God. Okay, yeah. I think I fully explained everything now. I think we get it now. I just need to read up about this new term so I can fully understand. But my fight is with Zero, it's with no one else. Oh, ew, wait, this isn't at the right angle. I want to work on OCs. I want to work on OCs. By OCs, I mean, I want to finish this. I want to render this. How do I want to render it, though? Because I kind of want lines on him. So maybe I'll just clean up the lines. Like, maybe darken them rather than necessarily clean them, but... Yeah, I don't want to work on OCs. Hi, Nafeen. Nafeen, I feel like this conversation has been so... Handsome individual. Oh, you mean this one? I was gonna say this conversation has been so unhinged, and I feel like you would have fit right in and know that for some reason. I'm gonna drink this water, take my meds, and get started making it. You make music? I learn something new about P3 every day. Ba-bum. How have you been, Nafeen? I haven't seen you in ages. Then also Nos model, but you know. Okay, I didn't want to make the assumption. Okay, I didn't want to make the assumption. Nafeen, hold on. Nafeen, you're she/her, right? Your name is Pink. That really lends itself to she/her, but I'm just triple checking. I've occasionally lurked here, but I'm bad at chatting. No, you're not. I'm Pink Slut, yes. I only just started for this streamer, Creighton. I thought I could use original music for his channel. That's cool. She/her, yes. Pink/slut is so real. Oh my god. Like, oh, that really pertained to our conversation, so. Oh my god. What was I gonna say? Oh, I was like, Nefine, I don't feel like you're bad at chatting. I feel like you're... Nox, I've never felt so called out for having a pink name. I'm sorry? I didn't mean to call you out. I was just thinking about your big titty Sona and the pink name, and together I was like, this seems very she/her. Okay. Wait, what was I gonna say though? Oh shit. If he's she's and hers are quite prominent, yes. I was gonna say you're not bad at chatting. I feel like you're bad at not being unhinged. It's the way no one ever denies it. No one ever denies what? What was Nafine supposed to deny? The she/her, the slut allegations. Which one? Because, like, I didn't make any slut allegations. That was all her. What do you mean I'm bad at not being unhinged? I feel like it was one time. Oh my god, using slut as an actual pronoun is crazy. Crazy! I feel like it was one time I was in Jan's stream, and y'all were inebriated in some manner, and I feel like you were unhinged, and I think that's what I'm basing this off of. I don't remember. I have many levels of depraved, but not yet this kind. See, admitting to be depraved and then asking why I said unhinged is wild. Is this... It's like, girl, I know you. I don't know you that well, but I've seen some things. I don't remember any of them, but I remember the vibe, okay? Do I remember any of them? No. I'm usually respectable company in public. Uh-huh. I've seen another side of Nafeen. I don't remember why. I'm usually respectable company. Unless I'm drunk, but that's also why I don't tend to drink except in private company. Well, you weren't in private company on that stream, and I remember. You don't have to think you're depraved for wanting and having sex, even in mixed company. I I don't even know how to respond to that because no one said you were depraved for wanting and having sex. This makes me feel a lot better. Is that what I is that what I came off as? Because that's not what I meant. Honestly, more than anything, I was very sleepy when I was drunk streaming with Jan, so that was more of my mental brain rot. Okay. No one said it, but it's validating. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm sorry if I made anyone feel that way. By depraved, I meant saying crazy shit. Damn, you're right. Sometimes you gotta sleep with your friends, just normal things. You're good, Knox. Me reading that message and wondering how I was wrong. Me reading that message and wondering how I was wrong. Well, like the connection with the slut pronoun and Nafeen saying they were depraved, I saw the connections. I clicked the clicks. I I I didn't click no damn clicks, apparently. I did. There was no clicking sound in my brain. That shit was crickets. Okay, okay, but alright. Everyone else was clicking, so I'll let it click. Whatever. Cause I don't so weird. I don't relate slut and depraved in the same way. Depraved brings to mind really interesting kinks. Slut just means it could mean a lot of things actually. I'm not even gonna define slut right now. Vampires, I think of my friends, I'm probably like the second least slutty friend. Twitch is trying to censor me saying the S words. I don't think you're slutty. That's not I wouldn't even say I think you're horny. I just think you have thoughts and say things that are unhinged but funny. That's my impression of you. Does that make sense? I don't remember where this impression came from, Naveen. I could be wrong. I remember you seeming very quiet in my stream and me like being like, but are they actually that quiet? I'm glad I could make a good impression. It was a good impression. It's mostly when you interact with Jan that I see it. Because I think otherwise you're very shy and reserved like me. Do you remember the conversation about Nefi seems quiet? Yeah. No, you definitely come off shy and reserved in public, but I also I'm the same way in public, which means I doubt you're really that shy and reserved in private company. I mean, I am that way in private company as well, but I also know what I'm like in my head, so I guess I'm just projecting. Maybe I'm just projecting. So the thing with me is I'm not reserved, but I'm shy when meeting new people, unless I have a friend introducing me. Okay. I'm not shy, but I am reserved. I'm not shy, but I am reserved. Very reserved. I'm trying to be less reserved if you can't tell. But like part of the reason I'm so reserved is bad experiences when I was younger. So I'm just like, bro, I ain't saying shit now. Y'all can't make me complicit in nothing. I am a goody two shoes through and through. I already was, but actually now that I think about it, I was a lot less of a goody two shoes when I was a teenager. I came off as naive, but I wasn't a goody two shoes. Then I was like, you know what? Fuck all this shit. Men are garbage. I'm not saying anything anymore. And alas, that's when this arc began. So the thing, oh, sorry, I read that already. There were so many messages I thought maybe I missed one. Oh, what do I need to talk to my therapist about this week? Shit. I never remember the beginning of the week. What did I do this week? I started fighting my coworkers physically. No, that's propaganda. We weren't fighting, but um that's all I remember. Fighting Mario Kart and them taking things a little better than I expected. One of them not using the right pronouns for me despite correction. I feel like I was really depressed on Sunday, but I don't remember. I think sexual expression is like a horseshoe scale. If you work extra hard to avoid being sexual, then you'll be like obsessing over it. I mean, yeah, I used to be sex repulsed. I've been too well behaved. I've always been too well behaved. College, honestly, actually, I lied. I've kind of always been the responsible good kid. But then I have gay thoughts and sigh. Yeah, that was me. Gay thoughts. Although no, for some of my teenage life, I was a little bit of a hoe. But it was online, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, no, I've mostly been a goody two shoes. I'm a goody two shoes with a fascination for the macabre, I guess. So I would know people that were fucked up, but I wouldn't actually be a fucked up person myself. But I found them fascinating because I love psychology, I guess. And then in other instances, I was just being a teenager slut. Knox a hoe, big shock. Wow, wow, the deadpan. I had the weirdest fun fucking friends in high school. I swear to God. Hi, Zithiel. New Parasol pick a new avatar, looking good, Knox. Thank you. Same, but in a bad way. No, it was actually a shock. You can't say it like that. No exclamation, nothing, and expect me to read shock from that, Nafine. There was no wow, even. There was just a Knox, a ho, big shock. Like, I just read it in such an even monotone way. Such wow. Much Knox, very ho. You have to go like, Knox a ho, like I do. Exactly. The freaking necklace physics are so cool. Oh, thank you. They're a little broken, but thank you. That's just PNG Tuber Plus. It's a cool program. You have to layer everything though. But I am making cooler PNG tubers with it. Now that I'm not lazy and ignoring it. I think this arm isn't big enough. I need to work on my fucking anatomy. Onions. Oh, the layers? That's why Jan said it's an adventure knowing me. There's a lot of layers. Yeah, I was hypersexual as a teenager. And then I became an adult, experienced had a lot of my trauma come back to bite me in the ass, and I became sex repulsed. So I experienced everything backwards of how I was supposed to experience it. Absolutely backwards. And then the concept of someone sexualizing me used to really, really upset me. And that's how you got completely asexual acting Nox arc. Because I learned that people are really, men especially when you're early 20s, as an AFAB person, are really creepy. Like, oh my god. They act like they can buy you. They make really weird comments. Everyone's making comments to your character, sometimes not even men, especially in the fur community, asking if they can draw your characters, fucking their characters. It's a lot. We're so fucking back frowning. Charmy, if you genuinely want me to keep the sexual stuff to a minimum, I can. No, like, I genuinely don't really care. It will make you more comfy. No, I'm relating? Oh. Sometimes you gotta fuck someone's characters, it happens. Not without their consent, Nafine! Consent is key! To be fair, they were asking my consent, but it was my Sona, and I didn't know them, so I was like, what the fuck is this? Leave room for Jesus. God, asking someone Sona is fucking well. Yeah, no, don't yell at Nafeen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please yell at me. It's okay. I can take it. What's happening? Hold on. Hold on. Ow. My sternum had to pop. What was happening? I knew this was you. I knew this was you somehow. I won't listen to that on stream unless you want me to. I'm screaming. Permission to play on stream, or do you like me to listen to it later? It's fine, it's just rough. Let me know. Let me know. Before I move my tablet back into place. Yes, please play. Okay, okay. Okay, we will pause whatever the hell this is that's playing right now. We will make this full screen. What is this program? Oh, I want more of the end sound. It feels incomplete. Da 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 da. I like it so far. There was a noise that I didn't like, but I think it's because of how it recorded on the phone. MacBook Air, nice. I have one. Bandlab.com, you know, I've never used that. I'm sorry, I just realized that's what that was. I should try that. The end sound is so good, I have it on repeat. Ah, God. Like there was like a one note, and I was like, oh, hold on, hold on. Da-do, da-do. Like it didn't go low again, and so I was like, oh, I want it to go low again. That's why I was like, oh, it feels incomplete. But yeah, no, that's coming along nicely. Eyes you. I wouldn't mind some theme music. I don't know how you would make theme music for me based on the adventure that is my existence, because every iteration is different. Every iteration is different. Like I've been thinking about like my starting screen, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to change that now. I mean, I needed to change it a long time ago. I just didn't care. Now I'm just like, oh, I got to change. Are you only have 3 fingers, bitch? You only have 3 fingers. Got that cartoon ass shit going on. All right, I see it. I see it. Choose some songs you like and the parts you like the most about them. Huh. I like a lot of different songs though. Like a lot. It's okay. I only need What does that mean, Nafeen? Huh? I'm sorry. I'm like, what does that mean? Huh? Would you like to elaborate? For the mouse, you know. Left and right click. Okay. Trying to make it go up after the dun dun dun. It's supposed to go dun 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 ba dun 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 dun. Oh, okay, okay. You want it to go up. Okay, okay. The furry brand's super thick 3-fingered hand. Yep. Okay, what's happening? I hate Discord noises, but it keeps taking me off D&D. Okay, hold on. We have another clip. Wait, I didn't ask if I was allowed to play. I just assumed. I didn't know you were gonna talk. Now I have to ask. Can I play it? I played it 1 second. Just play. Okay. It's still too loud. Hold on. Dun 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 dun. Okay, so it's supposed to go dun dun. Okay, so it's supposed to go up once and then go down again. The down is what I was waiting for. Okay. I felt bad. I was like, I've never heard your voice before. Now that you haven't been asking to be in, like, clamoring to be in a voice chat with me. On stream, no less. Extra. Anyway. All, want to go back into tabletop gaming. I'm trying to do my own system. Oh, cool. I say clamoring because I'm like, bruh, it's rude to ask on stream. But I've come to love you, so it's okay. But at the same time, I'm sorry. Oh, you're one of those people I bond with really quickly, and I'm like, yeah, I'm like, The many stages of grief all at once. The ways this could go wrong. Exactly. That's what the was for. I was like, man, let's not trauma bond. There's been no trauma between us yet. Like, we have not talked anything about trauma, but I still have that fear. I'm like, oh no, the trauma bonding. Yeah, like, I made this based on JRPGs, namely Pokemon, which I tried to make it run before. Ooh, Pokemon. We love Pokemon. I haven't played a Pokemon game in ages. I should buy. This hand looks disgusting after I zoom out. I'm like, this hand is fucked. Okay, hold on. I just realized I'm trying to line it and I haven't drawn it. Yeah, I'm on my iPad trying to recreate the song with better timing and all. Oh, okay. Are you using... Is there a music program on the iPad? Or are you still using the BandLab thing? I don't know. I know, Actually, no. MacBook and iPad have the same software. Never mind. Forgot you're using a MacBook Air in the 2 seconds it took me to not look at that video. It's BandLab, the app. That's an app? Oh, but you're using it like in the browser on the MacBook? Okay. I'm smart, I understand things. There's also an app. Okay. Yeah, no, I get it now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for my stupidity. You're so much more coherent today. Last night I was so struggling to understand you. Today it's like, oh, okay. No, I get it. I think that thumb is like too short. Now it completely fucks up now that I have only 3 fingers. It fucks up my whole thing. I mean, the thing was probably not great to begin with if this is what's gonna fuck it up, but you know. I am aware. I just realized. Oh, well, okay, hold on. Let me think. I'm thinking back to the people I bond with really quickly on stream. Let's see. Jan and Misha I didn't bond with super quickly. Ube I bonded with a little quickly, but that wasn't on stream. The last 2 people I can think of are... I don't remember if I bonded with Lav super quick either. The last 2 people I can think of are Snaff and Walt. And then, let me see, who else? Nah. Like, where it's just like, they come in, and I'm just like, alright, let's go. You know, like, I think that was Snaff and Walt. But they're just, like, unhinged, but I enjoy the unhinged, but I gotta be like, alright, wait, this is still in stream, we gotta hold back a little bit. Yeah, that was Snaff and Walt. This analysis is only, do I do this more with men or with women or non-binary people? So far, the highest tier on stream, I think, is men. I do bond really quickly with people sometimes off stream, I think. But I feel like that's not usually the dudes. Fuck you, Baha. What? I can't even finish that sentence. I hate to say it like this. Okay. I hate to say it like this. I think it's funny because I met Jan in her gremlin years, and I think we barely talked. We were very close for the first 3 years we knew each other, despite being VC together. almost every day because like we were joint friends, not directly. I'm not most men. I know you're not most men, P3. I know that. Neither are Snaff or Walt. Certainly not. I would not say y'all are mainstream male individuals. Two of you aren't even straight. Snap's the only straight man I've gotten along with ever, I think. Yeah. The fact that Snap is straight is mainstream is crazy. What if I said I was straight? Charmy, I didn't think you were a man, first of all. I'd believe you. I was like, Charmy, wait. Charmy, hold on. I thought you were non-binary. Wait a minute. Like, depends on how you define straight. That's true. That's true. Sometimes straight is a little curved. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. I was just like, wait a minute. And if I'm straight, if I'm like kissing women as a woman is straight, you know? Oh my god. I am, but I mean, I've said a lot about my sexuality here. As in like straight up gay, you know? Oh my god. I've said a lot about my sexuality here. Uh-huh. Period. I feel like it's less about your sexuality and more about your gender at this point. Cause straight is has a starting point and an ending point, you know what I mean? Your starting point seems very wobbly. Good fucking point. Right? Right. I was like, I don't know if if your starting point is stable enough to be straight. Wobbly. Are you saying your gender is a solid thing you can describe right now? Because you ain't fucking described it to me yet. No, but Wobbly, welcome to the IWW comrade. What? The what? The what? I would personally describe my gender as a sine wave. It just goes up and down and up and down. Yours, I don't know where it is or what it is. So what is going on right now? Charmy doesn't like me calling their gender wobbly. International Workers of the World, also known as wobblies. Okay, Cecile, I had no idea what that was. I don't know if I'll retain this information either. I'm so sorry. Stupid gnats. I don't know why I have gnats, but they're very common here in Texas. TIL in boating school. What? I don't remember what TIL means. Remember when I came to stream when you were a woman? That was for 2 days. Okay. Today I learned. Okay, today I learned in boating school. Okay. Thank you. To be fair, P3, you came in at the end of a sine wave. Okay. Before that, it had been at least 6 to 8 months. In my defense. I don't remember if I was a woman when you came in. I might have been non-binary at that point. I think it was a little too, I think you were a little too close to the end of the sine wave for that to have been full woman. I think I was she, her. Let's put it that way. God, I've been thinking about it though, and I was just like, what? I don't know how much of me doing that was based on school. How much of me being hyper femme was based on me cutting my hair and being like, bruh, I gotta femme it up to not look like a dude right now. You know, things like that. But also I have to respect the alter thing as well, so I'm trying not to think that way. Yeah, something. Then we were talking about jump scaring chat. I think I followed you on Tumblr when you were she, her at least, because I remember you coming out as Roman on a post. Oh yeah, Roman. Oh, you've been here a minute then. You were here. You were here at the Lunaris stage. Yeah. I think it goes Lunaris draws, then Roman, then Nox. Yeah, I wasn't always watching. Wow. Charmy is old school. Charmy's been here a minute. That's got to be like 4 years, right? Because I think Nox has been a 3-year span. Yeah, I remember Lunaris draws. Yeah. And then that puts you at 4 years. Sick. Thank you, Charmy. Thank you for your dedication. You're sticking with me through the many sine waves of life. The ups and downs, hills and valleys, sometimes mountains. The creation and crumbling of ages. God. I love that. I'm an adventure. That's the best way to describe it. Like, if you want consistency, I cannot provide. Wait, I wanted to donate and forgot. What? Huh? I mean, I haven't supported monetarily, but I'm here now. Wait, I'm sorry, I read that in backwards. You don't have to donate. You're good. Do I need food money? Kind of, but also I don't want you to put yourself out, so I'm like on stream I'm like, don't donate to me. On social media I'm like, yes, please. I will take change. I will take your spare change for an iPad doodle so I can go buy an energy drink so I can stay awake at work. I mean, honestly, I should stop buying energy drinks. But I get so tired at work, and then I'm like, I have to drive home. Maybe I should buy them in bulk. I'm good, to be honest. I just cashed in a couple old checks from my grandfather. Ooh, it was a bit, I think is what you're trying to say. Bit. Oh, okay, nice. Lucky. My mom said something about being able to help me at some point during this year, and I don't know what that means, but instead I was just like, hey, so when shit hits the fan, can you help me move? Because, like, apparently they're taking away the Pell Grant and work study a bit, so I'm probably gonna be fucked soon. And she was like, well, I get it in October, I think. And I was like, okay, you haven't told me how much money this is. I'm not gonna ask, because you apparently want to keep it a secret. But, she was like, keep me posted. I was like, I will. I certainly will. If I need a place to stay, I guess I can go back to my transphobic parents, question mark. And we'll just fuss and fight it out, you know, but I won't be on the streets, and I'd rather not be on the streets. Will it be a healthy environment? No. No, but, I mean, what is a healthy environment anyway in this day and age? Who can afford a healthy environment, you know? Plus, like, my parents have known I've been trans on and off for the past decade. Like, the fight is, you know, ongoing. I'm like, at this point, I'm used to it, right? I think we're all used to it at this point. It's okay. They're not the like you have to be on the streets if you want to be trans type of people. They're the I'm going to verbally assault you about this type of people. Well, then I even put my dad on that. I'm gonna put my mom on that. Nox, I swear to God, if you need a place to live, I have 2 spare bedrooms in my townhome. Huh? Where is this? Which area is this townhome located in, Naveen? Hold on. Also, what's rent looking like? Wait, how do you have 2 spare You're in Atlanta. That sounds fun. That sounds fun. Also, what was I asking? How do you have 2 spare bedrooms? What is rent looking like? Hold on. I never came out to my parents because, well, I'm non-binary and A, so I didn't really see the point. That's valid. I mean, I have like 1 proper spare bedroom and 1 pseudo spare bedroom. Okay. In this day and age, Nafeen, how you affording a spare anything? I can't even afford a spare tire at this point. Spare bedroom. Okay, I'm sorry. I just had to get it out. I had to get it out. I have a mortgage. I bought right as COVID started, so 3.5% interest rate. Amazing. Nafeen's got it made. Hold on. Might be interested in getting a sugar mama. Hold on. Meanwhile, my time home is as estimated gone up to 100K. Holy shit. Noxy, baby girl, just let me know. You know, I usually don't accept the name Noxy, but in this case, I'll accept it. I was about to say, we have a mortgage and we do technically have 2 spare beds and a basement. Both of y'all have homes? God, I should move out and get a real job and a car and live. Yeah, I have moved out. I don't have a real job or a car. And I barely live. I didn't know y'all's was set up like that. Wait, your basement didn't your basement flood P3? Hold on. Hold on, I'm not finna drown. Hold on. Okay, well, could be worse. Yeah. Me thinking of Yes, I'm a software engineer, so that's been keeping me well fed and arted. Nice. Nice. I'm glad to see not everyone's broke as a joke like me. I'm working on it. Okay. Everyone's fucking broke. That's nice. That's nice. I've barely been surviving. First of all, I moved to the city, then the economy absolutely tanked. And now I live off college money mostly. And so yeah, this is where I'm at. Also, I for some reason cannot acquire a job. But I don't think anyone can in this economy either, so I guess I'm not the only one. So yeah, that's why I was gonna move in with my parents. I was like, I won't really be burdening them because they don't pay rent. What do you mean college money? I mean work study and something I probably shouldn't be living off of that I won't speak of on stream? I don't know. Ah. I'm trying to turn the basement into a lower home. I wanted to add a little kitchen and put a bed down there, like a little studio apartment, but it needs a lot of work. Yeah, it also needs to not flood. Wait, did it flood because of the water heater? Was it the water heater that did that? Or was it like water, like environmental damage? Because if it's environmental damage, bruh. That's the work. Oh, alright, okay. If I knew anything about fixing things, I'd help you. I don't know how to fix things. I know, but a bed isn't that bad. You're right, a bed is a bed. How do you fix a flood basement so that it doesn't flood again? That's my question, but you know what? P3 is like, I got it. Don't worry about me. I got it. He'll figure it out. I was gonna say, oh, I wish you lived in the South, P3, and then I was like, I wouldn't wish that upon anybody. Wouldn't wish that upon my worst enemy. But I was gonna say, if you didn't live so far from where my dad lives, I'm like, oh, he could totally tell you how to fix everything. Like, is it just a lot of silicone sealant in all the walls? No, I doubt it. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what it is, but it doesn't sound like it would be that simple. Cause like I feel like that has to do with like I don't know the foundation or something. I don't know. But my dad could figure it out for sure. God, I have to go back home and learn how to be a man from him. He never taught me. Would he be willing to teach me? Probably. Probably. Like of the two, he is the least upset about me being trans. Of the two. I mean, to be fair, I fucked him over a lot more than just being trans. So if he'll even allow me to live there is a question. But I think my mom would lose it if he didn't. So that's going to be an interesting dynamic. No, there was a long-standing issue of it flooding before I got here. There's a system at the back of the home that intakes water that spills through. I have to fix it because it's not been working. It's a type of in-ground trash fan with a motor that siphons the water back out. Wow. If you want to learn how to be a man, you gotta ask a butch. Sure, I'll ask my mom. No, I don't know any butch women, honestly. Not officially butch. You have to ask someone who became a man on their own instead of just having it handed to them. So a trans man? I don't know any that are masculine. I'm not gonna lie. Me. There we go. My dad's not a man in personality, but he knows the man skills, and that's mostly what I meant. But I don't know anything. Ad is playing. I mean, okay, my dad's not the worst person. He is a bad person, but he's not the worst. Thank you for the follow. He's not the worst person. I'm pretty good at getting along with people. I don't, and he is too. So I don't think we'd like fight to honestly, I don't think we'd fight. Me and my mom are the ones that are gonna be at it. He's chill. He's like, you stay out of my way, I stay out of your way. Thank them again after the ad. Thank them again after the ad. Oh, Charmy? Wait, no. Who am I thanking? Hold on. Everyone here has a sub except probably Nafeen. No, Nafeen's got a longer sub than all y'all. Damn, thank you, Nafeen. Naveen, have you been subbed this whole time, bitch? Hold on. Wait, Nani, what? Whoever just followed. Oh, you're right. My brain. Naveen, you've had a sub this whole time? Did you get a gifted one, or have you just had a sub this whole time? It's like, I haven't seen you in forever. I think I had a break for like half a year recently. I just resubbed. Okay, wait. Because I was like, I don't remember thanking you for a sub. And again, I could easily have forgotten. Yay, Digimon legs. Oh, hi, No Socks. Welcome in. It's okay. I just was like, did I miss it? Was it when I was offline? I feel like I would have remembered. I would have been like, Nafeen, what's up? You know? Atlanta sounds fun though. I'm interested in Atlanta. Atlanta sounds fun. I would now if Atlanta wasn't on the table, where P3 lives would also interest me. Like generally, let me know if you want to talk about it. I'm considering it heavily. I need all the backup plans I can get. Don't mind me calling the legs Digigrade legs Digimon legs. Oh, I wasn't gonna question it. Listen, man, I was totally down for it to be Digimon legs. I love Digimon. Oh, but I'm not set up. I work for an Applebee's. I'm just somehow making it through. All right. Once again, looking at Nafeen. I live just north of Atlanta, about an hour. Oh, cool. A lot of people live near Atlanta. Did you see the new Digimon game trailer? No, I did not. What console is it for? It feels like everyone else lives in Georgia. No, it feels like everyone lives in Texas because I live in Texas. I actually don't know that many people that live in Georgia. But I know they've got some really good conventions. That's all I know. They've got some sick-ass conventions. And their laws aren't quite as insane as Florida and Texas, and probably Tennessee, so I'll take it, honestly. True. I've been to FWA a few times. I've been to AWA. It's getting too big? Yeah, they're getting way too big. Post that meme with the two astronauts and one is a gun. Wait, it's all in Georgia? Always has been. Oh my god. I knew an artist that used to live in Georgia. I think they moved. Yeah, I don't know a lot of people in Georgia. I used to live in Georgia. Super cool and lots of fun cons and stuff. Oh, hi, Abby. I really thought your name was Ab Figs, and I was confused, but now I realize it's Abby Figs. Welcome in. Basically all platforms. I didn't go this year because my friends didn't want to, and it would be hollow. Aw. In fact, I was just at FWA this year to see my ex. Going to FWA to see your ex is like, were they your ex at the time, or seeing the trailer for you to check out later? Thank you. Great drawing, by the way. Thank you. Because I was like, going to FWA to see your ex is strange unless they weren't currently your ex. Nox, it's the most gay shit ever to be best friends with your ex. You're right. No. It is the most lesbian shit ever. It is the most lesbian shit ever. Let's clarify here. I don't know of gay men doing it that much, but I know lesbians do that shit all the fucking time. I also went to FW in the first time to see my ex. And I'm sorry, I didn't mean to leave the MBs out. I also do not know the statistics of NBs doing it. I was sent to FW the first time to see my ex. Oh wow. That's funny. All my exes are falling out. We do not get along. I'm so sorry, P3. I mean, mine. I only have 2 exes. I can't say. To see her in real life for the first time. Yeah. No, that's what I thought. I didn't know it was for the first time necessarily, but What was I saying? What was I saying? Oh, my interest in Atlanta is because Atlanta is so black. That's why my interest in Atlanta is. I was like, oh, black people. Oh, my people. I can hide amongst my people. And then I'm sure, like, because Atlanta's so big, the queer community is probably also substantial. So, Atlanta is holy shit black as fuck. It is exactly, exactly. It's like Houston. I was like, hold on, interested. As someone who moved from Nashville. Oh, you were in Nashville. My condolences. And Nashville already had more black people than I was used to when I was a kid. So, my condolences that we both came from Tennessee. RIP. But yeah, Atlanta sounds fun. For real, for real. Sounds expensive as fuck. But, eh. We love mild degrees of racism in high school and middle school. Mild! I mean, I was homeschooled, but mild! I felt racism every time I went outside. I don't know why Tennessee is so goddamn racist. Like, Texas is racist, but not as bad. Tennessee hurt. I must smell so good to these flying ants, because what the hell? Oh no. Probably. Make sure they're not termites, because apparently termites look like flying ants, I learned yesterday. At least that's what my coworker called them. He called them termites. I didn't see them. I couldn't confirm or deny. Yeah, I lived in a few places. Vegas and Nashville and now Atlanta for most of my life. Cool. I've not lived in Vegas. I can't pretend to have known anything about Vegas, but I can tell you, that place is Tennessee racist as shit. They do not like black people, and they don't have enough Mexican people to be offensive to them. They have a few native people I think I've seen. They don't have enough Mexican people to hate them, so they hate us instead. It's all fuel towards us. I feel like in Texas, they've got to split it a little bit because they hate so many different types of people. Tennessee is just like, nah, it's the black people. They just say offensive things to Mexicans without realizing it. They say it to black people too. Let me see if termites be around here. Yeah, I'd look. Before I went to FWA, I was worried about how often I was going to be the only black person in the room, but I wasn't even once, except the bedroom. Yep. Now, Atlanta is extremely black. In the best way possible. Now, I don't know how gay it is, but it is very black. I mean, I didn't know how gay Dallas was until I came here, and now I'm like, oh, reasonably gay for Texas. It's no Austin, but it's pretty blue, so I like it. But it's too expensive. It's too expensive. Everyone here I know is broke. Atlanta is decently gay. Nice. I'm partial to Cali because that's where I'm from. North Carolina was one of the worst places I ever lived, though. Well, yeah, it's the South. If you're coming from California, literally everything is a downgrade and everything but price. Well, I mean, technically it's a downgrade in price, but in a good way. Our Pride parades these days are pretty big, and most of the city is mega blue. Nice, nice. I love that I'm just being sold on going to Atlanta. What are the downsides? Hold on, what are the downsides? What's your crime rate? What are we looking at there? Because I have the street smarts of a goldfish. I don't know, what has no street smarts? Traffic. I'm in Dallas. I mean, it's no Houston, but summer heat, but you live in Texas, so it's less bad. Yeah, y'all got more humidity, though. I mean, we're humid, though, but I imagine Georgia's even more so. Ooh, no, I know what it is. Y'all have, like, the coldest fucking... Like, when it gets cold down there because of the humidity... Ooh, I remember when I drove through there. But I back then I was used to Florida weather, so now it probably wouldn't get me as bad. But, coming from Florida, I was like, ooh... Go walk your dog at 10 a.m., brother. Ew. I mean, cold mentioned. um, but yeah, no. I mean, I live in Texas. I'm used to that, and Tennessee was just as bad to me, honestly. I would rather take the cold over the heat, to be honest. I don't like cold. I'll take the heat. Especially if I have air conditioning. I'll accept heat. You are in the wrong place. Atlanta's basically Tennessee, but slightly more extreme in heat and cold. Really? Okay. I was still thinking about how crazy it is. I see huskies here all the time. Yeah. I prefer cold. I just put on more clothes. My hands and feet get like ice cold. They like don't have no circulation, so I really don't like the cold. Ah, the only downside is I have to leave all my beloved friends that I made in college. Or I can take them with me. I can take one friend with me. There's one extra bedroom. I can take one friend with me. Who do I choose? Who would be the most useful? I've also considered taking them with me to Tennessee. I don't know if they'd want to move there, but it's my doomsday plan. Haha, friends, imagine that. It's I'm in a fucking neighborhood in the town. It's insane. Yeah. I know a few people. I've seen a few people that have huskies here, and it's always like, it's not even that cool inside. I'm not a very useful person. I'm sorry, no socks. No socks. I'm sorry you weren't even in the running because you live in another country that's better than this shithole. So I'm so sorry, sweetie, you were not in the running. um. Oh, my house is mega chill. Got a brand new AC a year and a half ago. Nice. So look at like Nafeen is just trying to sell me on this place. I barely know Nafeen. Naveen's been here for like years, but I barely know Naveen. Naveen's like, you wanna move in? You like Atlanta? It's very base being able to blast the house down to like 70 degrees in the summer and not worry about price. Wow, not worry about price is wild. I don't want to see friends suffer. I've been here 2.5 years. You've been here for longer than that, Charmy, just not in stream. I know Jan adores you, and I adore Nox when I'm around Nox. Nice, nice. Okay, I've got connections. Jan's put in the good word for me, I see. Real estate agents infiltrating chat. Fucked up. Oh, da 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 da. Man, it would be nice to not go back to my transphobic parents. I don't know, but I'd have to know you more. We have a little bit of time to improve this relationship. I've apparently been here for 2 years and 4 months, which doesn't feel real. Wow. I've been here. Oh man, I've been in Dallas for about that same amount of time, which also doesn't feel real. I mean, time is not real once you hit past 25, time just stops existing. Or as in Nox stream. Oh, Nox stream. Yeah. No, I know. That's what Charmy meant too. I've been in my house for like 4.2 years and in Atlanta for 11 years. Oh wow. Thought you meant Georgia or your house. I'm silly. You were right to correct me. I just don't want to be a burden upon anyone, because I don't know how well me getting a job would work, because it hasn't worked well here. Actually, I meant in Georgia. I've only been watching for like several months. I don't know. Yeah, it has been only a few months with you, I think. But apparently, you are an OG. You've been following me for years. Da-da-da. It's always nice when people come into stream though, because I get to actually meet y'all. We get to know each other a little bit. I get to be somewhat parasocial. I am not as good with the parasocial thing as I should be. I know I'm bad. I need to get better. We get to trauma bond. Exactly. We get to trauma bond. I was just talking about trauma bond. I think I don't remember if you were here already when I said that, Nafeen. What was I saying? So Nafeen, do you not have IRL friends? Because if you don't, I'm finna change that because I love talking to people. I heard a brief mention. Hi. You get to gauge our set. Oh my god. You're right. That's exactly what I'm gauging at all times. Excuse me, Charmy? Oh, Nafeen, you missed it. You missed that. You missed that conversation. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Shh. It's not real. It's not real. It didn't happen. Oh, but how will I meet people in Atlanta? Unless I go to school there. I should look at the colleges in Atlanta. I'll just pretend I didn't see anything. Yes. I won't explain if Knox won't. Do I want to explain? We were talking about tops and bottoms last night. Okay, that's it. That's as far as I need to go. That's what charming means. I understand. I understand everything. What schools are in Atlanta? The trick is that Lamy are neither tops or bottoms. Really? Are they switches or are they just none at all? Hold on. I'm sorry, I got distracted. Atlanta University. I'm gonna assume there's multiple. Oh wait, no. Psychology, Atlanta University. I don't know a damn thing about Atlanta. Best colleges for psychology in the Atlanta area. Okay, I've heard of Emory, Georgia Institute. Spelman! I've heard of Spelman. Number 1 is Emory, and number 4 is Spelman. Spelman's a cool name. There's Georgia State University as well. State University is probably cheaper than whatever the fuck Spelman College is. That sounds, yeah, that's expensive. Sounds, what's the word? Private. It sounds like a private college. So we got GSU. 16,000. Yeah, that's about right. You can curl yourself around someone, you know? What does that count as? Strings. I don't know a damn thing about Atlanta. You're there, you're just like, I don't know. I stay inside. I'm finna go outside and bring home strays. I'm sorry. Well, okay, I won't bring them home unless I really know them. I don't really bring home strays. It feels that way every time I bring home a friend, though, because I'm just like, look at what I found outside. I don't bring home the crazies, though. I've gotten a lot better about knowing when people are crazy. I definitely befriend crazy people, but I don't bring them home. I'm a little too much of a homebody. I have too many online friends. Yeah, no, I figured. I blame Jan. It's okay. I can get you to go outside, maybe. Maybe, I don't know. I love going outside. I just need a car. Well, I'm gonna assume public transportation in Atlanta isn't terrible. I can look into that as well. It's Google. Yeah, I'm actually a little bit of an extrovert. Why do you think I stream so much? What time is it? Oh, it's time for my appointment. Let me double check. Let's see if she's gonna be late. Let's see if she told me she's gonna be late. Yep. Far too much of my life revolves around what comes in now. Okay. So I'm literally just headed off to drop him off now. I'm so sorry. She sent that 0 minutes ago. Oh, it's good. Do you have an ETA? I will entirely go outside. I'm just like no energy to do it of my own choice. I say I'm the only one who plans stuff with friends. Wow. It's okay. I'm very. That's why I chose a dog instead of a cat. Is because I'm actually very friendly. I do have that wall that Zero mentioned, but I am very friendly. I need social interaction to live. I know so many introverts. Well, I'm not. I have anxiety though. But I've come to realize I'm not an introvert and I start losing my mind if I'm inside for too long. But most of my life I spent inside for too long, so that's why I'm insane. That's why I've lost it. Because I'm just like, yeah, most of that was torture. Hi, Fire Loop. I'm like the weird, like, socially anxious extrovert. Oh, same. Same. You know, I've never been to a bar or club and I so want to go, but I don't know if I'm street smart enough for it. I also need a car. Hi to the wonderful artist I'm watching. Hi, Fireloop. How are you doing? Oh, Fireloop, we've been so unhinged, and I just apologize in advance for anything you hear. I just mentioned clubs, so I imagine something's about to happen. But yeah, I've never been to a club. I've been to a bar. I've never been to a club or a there's another word I'm thinking of, but I don't remember what it is. Have I been to a bar? I've been to a bar once, literally one time. Patch is a homebody, so I didn't go out a whole lot. And I didn't have any real life friends, so I'm not gonna go by myself on public transport. I don't know any friends that like that stuff. All my friends are nerds. I'm a nerd, don't get me wrong, but I'm also like an adventurous nerd. I like to go places and learn about things I shouldn't learn about. Yeah. So I guess I'll be applying to this college in Georgia and see if I can get in when I'm ready. Just keep my GPA up and I should be fine. I just wrote a message so long. Twitch told me to cut it down to 500 characters. I'm not sending this message. Copy and paste it in Discord. Copy and paste it in Discord. Wait. No. I want to know. The Wild Adventures of Nox. Yeah. It's alright. Don't apologize. I just arrived. No idea what you're talking about anyways. I'm doing alright. I finished yesterday the first rough sheet of my Sona, where he's not on fire, and the liner of the second rough sheet, where he is on fire, and I'm gonna do the colors now. Nice. I totally forgot about the cookies. That's okay. But what about the message? What about the message, P3? Inquiring minds must know. I know whatever you were about to say was good. You deleted it, didn't you? I know we're not on it anymore, but I looked up Touch Me Not, and it's another lesbian term, and I'm going insane because everything I do points to lesbian. All my friends call me a lesbian, but I just don't know. Yeah, Touch Me Not is a lesbian term. Also, eating cookie dough for the first time in my life. That's why I was saying the lesbian terms seem the opposite of the gay terms, because touch me nots are the lesbian mask servicing ones usually, and apparently service tops are submissive. And I'm like, that's wild. I'm also eating cookie dough for the first time in my life. Actual cookie dough or store-bought cookie dough? Tired, so tired. Just can I speak out loud? I don't want to. I consider it, but no, I don't want to. I've known you for like, I know I'm not a lesbian. I've known you for like 3, well, no, probably more than 3 streams, but 2 weeks maybe? Cookie is nice, but the texture is like sand. Interesting. What kind of cookie dough is that? I'm not asking right now. Oh, okay. Okay, hold on. What was it? Followage. How the fuck do I spell your name? P3 Marcelli. Okay, it has been more than 2 weeks. It's been almost a month. My bad. My bad, P3. But you're at almost 3 weeks. This reference sheet is taking me fucking forever, but I did like redraw the whole fucking thing, so. Cookie dough made in France. It's good. I really like it, but it made me think of sand. Cookie dough should not be sand. Can't I simply be a touch me not and also not a lesbian? It sounds like you're consoling me. Yeah. Well, because I was like, you've only been here for like a week or two, and then it was like 19 days. I was like, oh, my bad. Cookie dough should not be sand. Like, cookie dough is like soft and malleable, not sandy. I'm so thirsty. But I have to go soon anyway. I asked my therapist what her ETA is. Whatever it is, I'm going to add 10 minutes to it because she has ADHD. Oh, she's not going to tell me, is she? Cookie dough is like soft and creamy and doughy and cookie. Yeah. She's not even going to give me an ETA, so I'm going to assume 10:30. Yeah, it is like that, but since the colors of cookie is like kind of sandy, my brain registers it like sand. Oh. That sucks. That's a bad. I don't like that association. Ooh, I have a question. Does anyone here have synesthesia? I don't, but I'm fascinated by the concept because my coworker has it. He doesn't. I don't think he just has synesthesia. He's got a lot of things. He experiences the world very differently, and I love to hear about it. As any psych major really should. I forget I'm a psych major because I gotta do I'm taking business classes, and that's about to start next week. And I looked over the material, and it doesn't seem that hard, but I have to do 2 units a week. I think I'm gonna drop accounting because I don't think I can do 2 units a week of that. She said 10:20, and I said I'm going to add 10 minutes. That is 10:30. I'm literally gonna say I'm planning for 10:30. I said if that's okay. I just learned that Touch Me Not and Stone Top are the same role with different names, and that's crazy to me because like a Touch Me Not is a flower. It's like a femme butch is it like a femme butch subdynamic? No. Touch Me Not is not femme. It's butch. What the heck is Stone Top? Aren't you non-binary? Which one of us, me or Charmy? Kind of both. In a sexual concept, describe a lesbian. Primarily acts like a top, and maybe stone me like they don't like to be touched. Okay, yeah. The starting point, guys. What? You can call me wobbly again? Me? No, I might. Hold on, let me see. Stone Top. Wait, I gotta look this up. Stone Top versus Service Top. Let's see, let's go. Service Top, someone whose voice being in control, taking her. A Service Top is someone. Let me wait. No, not look at that. That's AI. I gotta know. Hold on. You are amazing just the way you are. Remember to be nice, considerate, and when interacting with our forums, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Oh. Service tops get their direction from the bottom. Topping from the bottom. Submissive, dominant. What the fuck? What is... There's a chart, dude. There is a chart. There is something called a service dom. A brat is somewhere between topping from the bottom and submissive. I am not a brat. That conversation was important though. Bottom dom. Do you guys want to see the chart? Can I copy the chart? This isn't server top for someone who prefers giving pleasure. I may be wrong. That's what we understood it as, but people are also calling it submissive. Hold on. This is the chart. This is the chart. I just don't know how this relates to Stone Top. I really wanted to know. I don't think anyone's gonna compare them because Stone Top is a lesbian term. Are you a man, a woman, or other? Only you know this. From then, in terms we associate from bottoming, topping, and dom. From then, the terms we associate with bottoming, topping, and dom versus sub can even begin to make sense. Wait, really? Why? Wait. How does bottoming and topping differ depending on your gender, P3? Hold on! I don't understand why giving pleasure would be a submissive attitude. Like, why? You can give pleasure and still be assertive and all. That's my saying, Fireloop. That's what I'm saying. I thought giving was a dominant thing, but apparently not. As I'm saying, the lesbian and the gay terms are backwards, apparently. I'm telling you. It's in reverse. I need P3 to explain this to me. However, I'm gonna be like, what does your gender have to do with being a top or a bottom? Hold on. I love that we're still talking about this. Like, it keeps coming back up every time someone mentions it and another person questions it, and then I have to mildly explain. Oh shit, your head's too big or too small now. How did we get to this? I'm not mad. I just like, how did I get there? I'm back. What did I miss? Stone tops and service tops. We're back to this. Oh, you missed last night too. Is this on the same playlist? It is, okay. Okay, I didn't like that noise. Sure did. Ask the question again. How does your gender relate or associate with being a bottom or a top? Like, how does being a man or woman associate with that? I need to know. I think that hair fits now, right? Let me make it a little bigger, maybe. I think it's more about action plus role. Like, if you take action on top giving, but the role of submissive less control, then you're a service top. See? But I don't understand how service and submissive go together. Okay, maybe service is wrong then. Maybe it's stone top. The lesbian terms are all I can relate to at this point. I mean, I don't mind the concept of service top. I'm just like, I feel like that's not what I'm looking for. If we're gonna make it submissive necessarily, because I am a switch in that regard. You can be like serving, but like submissive as in being coerced into it per se. I don't know. Service isn't someone who else has control, and you're simply providing. I guess. I'm leaning towards stone then. See, like, life would be so much easier if I could just be a lesbian. Life would be so much easier. No socks. I'm waiting for P3's essay, which you might want to type in Discord if it's a whole essay, just letting you know. Or you might want to copy and paste if it's too long, that's all. I've never really understood any of the terms. It's just wild how people want to define it. I love analyzing things, so this is my fault. Well, no, and also the insecurity of my youth, the high levels of insecurity and pride of my youth are part of why I want to analyze it. It's always an essay. I'm so sorry. We'll post it on Discord. I'll read it out as much as I can, at least. I'd love to hear your essay, your dissertation. There we go. Love to hear your dissertation on this explanation because I'm waiting to see if I understand what it means and whether or not I want to refute this. I'm gonna put the horns in front of the hair because I feel like it's kind of dumb to not have it in front of the hair. It just seems silly. And if AK wants it differently, we can change it, but for right now I'm going with my own judgment. And then I'll raise this up a little bit, actually. There we go. That works a little bit better. Bum, bum, ba, da, da, da. Sorry, I just keep thinking of, in this essay, I will. That's literally what P3 is doing right now. In this essay, I will. I feel like I'm so interested because I'm feeling like my understanding of it is so simple, and I feel like P3 is going to try to make it nuanced, and so I'm just waiting on bated breath. Hold on, let's see, not that one. How do you look compared to the side one? Head's a little too big still, I think. Or I could just make this head a little bigger. Let me see. How bad do you look? You look like a kobold. I don't know why mine... Oh, maybe her titties need to be bigger. Yeah, her titty needs to be bigger. I'm just gonna resize this by itself first. I'm sorry for all the unusually sexual conversation, everyone. My hyperfocus knows no bounds. I mean, honestly, though, I do have dude brain. I think about this shit all the time. I just don't talk about it. It's fine. I don't mind. I'm just bouncing between things. Oh, you're okay. Speaking of kobolds, I'm glad I finally managed to get one that suits my taste. Ooh, nice. Feel free to share the kobold if it's safe for work and you're comfortable doing so. I love that this is like it's almost like elevator music that's playing while I wait for this essay. It's like waiting music. It's pretty good. I need to make a cute kobold I see. Does Barbie nudity count as safe for work? Yeah, Barbie. If it's like what Sailor Moon looks like, we're good. No nips, no genitals, we're good. Barbie nudity is fine. If anyone wants to contend me on Barbie nudity, I will write a dissertation on why that means that children shouldn't be allowed to play with dolls then. Just saying. Like even if you're to make like different body types, unless they're super extreme, I'm like, no, it should be. I feel like I've seen this kobold on Blue Sky. Which kobold? This one that I'm drawing? Oh, probably because it's AKs. Damn, P3 is really going for it. Oh, hold on. What did No Socks send me? Digimon story. Oh, wait. Oh, did you just send that to me? No, you didn't. How is that? Oh, I guess it was after P3 messaged me. Kobold are adorable. I can't resist giving consensual pets and affection when I see one in VR chat. I love that consensual came first. That's so important. Even if it's in VR chat, I'm very proud of you for asking first. And here she is. Okay, let me see. Oh my god, that's adorable. Oh my god, that's so cute. I love the colors. Is there any reason I shouldn't put this on stream? Hold on. No, not really. I put reference sheets like this on stream all the time. I love this outfit too. But like the yellow spots add such a nice touch with like the peachy blushy colors. So you kind of have a cyan pink and yellow going. Very cute. Oh, I want to draw this bitch. I'm sorry, I shouldn't call you character bitch. I want to draw this character. I was gonna say character, but bitch just slipped out somehow. She also thick as hell. Very cute. She got a little point on her tail. She is a bit of a bitch. It accentuates the colors really well. Yeah, it's so nice. CMYK is like my favorite color palette. Sorry, cyan, magenta, yellow, and then the K is like black, but it doesn't matter. I would ask if needed, but happily I hang out in VR chat with people that pet each other, so I'm kind of safe on it. But I still would stop, of course, if the person didn't want, which never happened until now. It happened recently, or you mean it's never happened? Cold dragon who hates heat. Oh, okay, valid. Wanna be a one. In this dissertation, I'm sorry, I keep commenting on it. I'll just leave you be, man. I'm just gonna forget here in a second. At least this is coming around. Oh wait, I forgot about my therapist. No, I said I'm giving her till 10:30, and I messaged her saying that too. All right, it's 10:22. Let's find someone to raid. Until I had nobody wanting pets. Call it Lucky Seconds. Oh, okay. Wait, P3, you're gonna have to hurry up your dissertation, or we'll have to continue this conversation later. We'd probably have to continue it later anyway. I forgot that I have to get an appointment. So if you want me to not read it until I come back to stream, I can do that. We can talk about it next stream, which is going to be in a few hours. I'm being graded. I'm being graded. No, I just said we can't discuss if I have to go in a second. I did typical no socks thing earlier. I drew myself twice and they ended up as completely different, even though I drew them within a few minutes between. That's okay. I used to do that a lot. You have to make like very standard things for the character. I hope I get an A, but I'll settle for a B. How it is sometimes. Okay. Raid. Do I wanna be a woman? Let's see, who do I want to raid? I gotta hurry up a little bit. Oh, Yoimons, I haven't seen them in forever. Sims has really good art, and I've never rated them. There's also Spatula. Let's see, none of my faves are. Wait, no, Sweet Maki. I was like, none of my faves are on there. I saw Sweet Maki. I was like, Machi. I want to say no, it's Maki. Okay. Made a chart of all the different ways I've drawn the same character over the past years. Valid. Okay. We can raid Sweet Maki because they are the sweetest. They are adorable. You're gonna love them. They are literally the reason I made this persona, actually, because their character's adorable. Raid Sweet Maki. Did I read that? Did I type that right? That looks right. He is a furry. I think he's him. I don't see anything, but I think it's him. I'll submit. I say when next stream, 4 p.m. EST. No, like 2 p.m. CST. So that's 3 p.m. EST, right? Yeah. How long has he been streaming? 6.5 hours. Oh well. I have to show you this person. Their art's really cute, but they're adorable. Their personality is adorable. They really give golden retriever. They say they're a golden retriever in a Doberman's body on their bio, and I was like, you were so golden retriever. You were so right. Okay, hold on. I gotta do this. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see y'all in a few hours. Hopefully by then I'll have showered and maybe taken a nap. We shall see. Okay. Catch you.